you as a person, do you enjoy head?
Me as a person?
Yeah.
I love it so much. Because, I mean, what's sex without head? Like, it's literally the epitome of foreplay. So, like, what are you doing if you're not giving head?
What are you doing if you're not giving your partner head?
What are you doing, you know? Like, what?
Listen. About 95% of people enter into relationships to have sex.
Okay, fair enough, but...
Very good feedback about the other opinion that he had last year. Okay, about when you said about what did they call it? Yeah, when you said he has eaten quite some good number of.
I eat a lot of donuts.
That he has eaten quite some good number of
donuts.
But people gave you a moniker now. You don't go by Swaba. They call you Mr. Boobs.
What? I don't have boobs.
No.
Why are they calling
Dr.
me
Boobs?
Mr.
Dr. Boobs. They call you Dr. Boobs.
I don't give boobs medication.
They say that you understand the technology behind boobs. The guy gave the importance of boobs.
Boobs are important. I'll repeat that.
And also, actually, good reviews about eating pussy and that one.
So what are you trying to do? You're trying to like...
I don't know. Like, what is the point exactly? Feedback. Okay.
Feedback.
And then thank you for giving us.
So you should give like your speech, your victory speech. Yeah.
Everyone that's watching this episode, thank you for giving us that valuable feedback. Thank you for giving me that valuable feedback, and we'll keep giving you that, that good content.
Do you have a tip that you can give for this week? It is a weekend. Especially when it comes to eating,
No.
Just concentrate on a certain part.
Is every worth eating?
If you what?
Every pussy.
Is every pussy worth eating?
No, please concentrate on only the clean,
pussy.
Are you kidding?
It has to be clean. And you have to make sure it is not troublesome. I mean,
moving around.
No, like they are really troublesome.
Sure?
They are troublesome pussies.
How do those work?
The ones you eat and then they bring you problems.
But how do you know?
You get punched. You
they beat you, eh?
Yeah. You get punched or you go to prison. You know those things. Just make sure it is not troublesome.
But I think the hygiene, apart from...
that's the most important. It has to be clean, like clean to the dot.
But how do you know it's clean to the dot?
You know. When you're eating food, don't you smell the aroma that comes out of it? Like, wow, this is delicious food.
So before you eat, you have to first do a sniff test
to make sure.
Smelling fresh. It's a serious question.
Aroma.
A serious question, because that is a field that I would love to dive in future.
You want to dive in?
You
Yeah.
want to dive in head on?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You.
I felt inspired when I watched that play. I was like, okay.
It is.
So wait. Francis has zero experience. Why are you biting? You said you did did you did criminology? Did you see what he just did with his nails? So are you saying you have zero experience?
You see, I have information on how it's done, but I don't have practical knowledge.
So when he talked about it, you are kind of motivated.
I was motivated to put my knowledge into practice.
Yeah.
But I need more in motivation.
So you talk about your knowledge, because he talked about his. Perhaps you're even more knowledgeable than him. Because people who don't practice usually know way too much compared to those that are actually practical in some cases, because you want to be spot on when you actually do it.
Okay. So but let him first finish, then I'll come. I promise you I'm going to share.
swaba sebo okyusa to
I thought I was done.
no twagala onnyonnyole ogambye it should be clean to the dot. Biki ebyo byendabirako now this is clean?
Yeah, definitely. Because sometimes you just want to be inspired by the smell or the look. But this is
Let me just say, I can't believe you guys just had to dive into that. Just say, because Francis was clear. He was like, no, we shall not really talk about,
No, I don't know even how did it come about.
I know, because you knew it was coming about. That's how it came about.
No, I didn't know.
After Swahaba, we are coming to you. I still have many questions about the same topic. Swahaba first explain.
So, here's the thing, right?
But wait, disclaimer. You also have to give your opinion.
No, he
Okay.
did too.
Okay.
Here's the thing, right? Giving head is very important in a sexual relationship, right? It is important to the giver and to the receiver.
Do they give you?
Yeah, to the giving. Now, before you dive into someone's nini, there's supposed to be, first of all, an agreement. Okay, not like a written agreement, but there's supposed to be consent that the person actually likes what you're going to do. Okay. Another thing is, after agreeing to what you're going to do to the person.
You spell out, I'm going to do this.
No, you don't spell it out. You don't spell it out. In the process of you doing, whatever you're doing, the foreplay and stuff. And then as you're heading towards that direction, it is important to ask, are you okay with this? And they're like, yeah. Or they're like, no. Also, if you don't ask, sometimes when you're going down that road, they might resist by probably moving your head away from the honeypot. Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right. And if they resist by doing that, please don't go down there. They probably know what is.
But what you're
there.
saying, he's saying if they resist, as if there are many ways of resisting. Like what is the other way of resisting?
There are about 3 ways. One is to blatantly say no, like don't do that, right?
Yeah.
Don't do that. No, don't do that to me. Another thing is holding your head and moving it away from that that area. Another way is just pulling away altogether. Like. Okay. So.
Sounds like a lecture.
You told me to give tips. I'm giving tips.
It's like you need to take notes, be like ways of resisting.
Please.
When she does this, no. When she does
I
this.
have one last question before we
Yeah. So, anything else?
Quick one. Are there some health benefits of going down?
The health benefits.
Health benefits. I don't think there is,
Apart from ecstasy.
but it gives pleasure,
Oh.
and pleasure is important too. It is. Yeah, pleasure is important. I think it might even be important for your heart,
For health reasons.
right? Because
Those are the health
in the
reasons it's giving
yeah.
you.
And you're from eating.
So you're satisfied.
Hey, no, this is not the physical eating you guys are thinking.
But okuta. Ndaiko kuta, not necessarily full,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
another
there is
part of
satisfaction.
your body
Another
is satisfied.
version of satisfaction.
Yes.
Okay.
A very good team. mate.
Sir, that's why.
I'm telling you.
That's why kati tuze gyali I'm asking. Do you as a person, do you enjoy head?
Me as a person,
yeah.
I love it so much. Because what sex without head? Like it's literally the epitome of foreplay. So like, what are you doing if you're not giving head?
What are you doing if you're not giving your partner head?
What are you doing? You know, like what? Okay.
So okay, what if your partner is like Francis, who doesn't want it?
No, but you see, the thing is, with relationships, one of the main factors is sex. You know, and everyone
Actually,
has the things
not
they enjoy.
one of the main. It is
No,
the
it
main
is
actor.
one of, because there are other factors.
Listen,
Temurwana.
about 95% of people enter into relationships to have sex.
Okay, fair enough, but like, okay, fine, let's just roll with that. Because I feel like he's
Survey.
that is his stat. 90
It's a survey. It is a well-conducted survey.
Oh, by what? By UN. There are things you like as an adult.
Yeah, there are things I love as an adult. And they may
Like
never
you love
understand.
head. You've said.
Like you love head.
Yeah, like I love it. I love it. Because it's like when you're in a relationship and you said someone like Francis who may not like it, you know, sex is key. And you talk about these things before you actually...
He claims, use the word he claims.
Claims,
Not like,
okay,
but
fine.
his lips say
Yeah, we actually do not
His
know if
body
he
language.
actually
I
does
do not
it.
claim. You can use your claim thing. I may have told you.
No, but like at the end of the day, we want to make each other happy sexually, as well as other parts of the relationship. So while we are having sex, engaging, I mean, I'm going to ask you to do this to me like this and like that, and I'm going to gauge how you're responding to it to determine whether or not.
Yes, I had the question. Because she's not the first person to say
Like head.
to say what is sex without head. So my question is, what is so special about head?
What is so special about it? It's a feeling. So how do you explain
In
a
a
feeling?
woman perspective,
That's what I'm trying
not
to do.
general. What I simanya
As you-
here they say this. As you, what is so special about it?
But I love it and I've had it several times, so I think I would only be speaking in my opinion. I don't think I would be speaking like Francis that he has and researchers and whatever the hell.
Oof.
Submit. That's a short.
No, no, not that. But honestly, whatever. First of all, a woman she's a work of art. I think we all agree.
Yeah.
So there is a lot to a woman. There is a lot to explore. There is a lot to, like, to basically binge if you collar on a woman's body.
Yeah, sucking
You know.
toes and stuff.
Somewhat.
Sucking toes and stuff. But make sure you wash your toes. We are not just going to suck dirty toes.
Swab, you also do that.
You guys just leave me, please. This guy.
So Abba, I officially denounce you from the local men association. Officially.
That's why.
Officially.
Like, he just dived right into the toes. Wow.
Clean toes. Not just this dust. You're not going to be walking around Kampala, the entire dusty city, and come to my house with your dirty toes and
Ono
expecting
kabotonge
it.
yajjanga okomba ekigere. Swab.
No, waliwo obugere bw'okuba.
Kabotongo.
Naye waliwo bw'otakomba, of course.
Kabotongo man.
Kabotongo is. No, isn't that syphilis? What is syphilis in Uganda? There is something called kabotongo.
Syphilis yenziku.
Then what is gonorrhea? Okay, what is that sexually transmitted disease that
Okay,
has
kabotongo causes smelly feet.
Yeah.
kabotongo is at least his foot.
If someone has smelly feet, they have kabotongo.
Yeah, most times.
Kino kansoke kinyonyole. As all humans, tuyina those cells of kabotongo. It's like the cancer cells. Buli omu aziyina mu mubiri. They just need to be activated. Yeah, so chibamu mubiri. Yeah.
So ababeera smelly feet abeera activated kaboto.
It has been left dormant mode.
But in any case,
Sorry, munsonyiwe.
if you get it, it's part of foreplay. If the woman enjoys it
Tell
and you
them.
like doing it, let me tell you, it doesn't have to be mbu, I want to lick the toes, I want to do. If she loves it, you know, she guides you. Oinzo chikola to try, and then it excites her so much. Then you keep going, you know. And that's the same thing with giving head. Like giving head, you know, a most sensitive part of a woman's vagina. You know it, right? William, do you know it? You know a most sensitive part of a man's William?
Yeah, I said not all of it. There is that part.
I'm not sure if I know.
But what do you think it is?
Because ninako gwe nasanga nangamba if you want to yes mabega okutu
I said of the I didn't say of the body. Let's
sensitive part of I doubt I know. Because last time Swahaba was teaching us where the tongue should
It's
focus.
supposed to go.
Yes, because Francis was saying, somebody you put
Oh God.
Tell us.
No, but like no, that the most sensitive part of a woman.
Me, I was just asking a question
The
one man
clit.
at a time.
A woman's okay. It's probably not private part setting. Is and everyone knows that really. And giving head basically concentrates on that mostly.
Yeah.
So imagine all the pleasure you give her when you're concentrating on her most sensitive part. Like giving it attention and, you know, taking care of her. She has a name, most girls. So you take care of her, give her all the attention.
Hey, what's the name of yours?
Excuse me.
I have a name for mine.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm not sharing mine. Excuse me. But when you take care of her, you know, you take time on her, make her feel good. Imagine what that does to the woman. Like she's going to be all ready for you. Like, and she's also going to, you know, even when that alone can actually make the woman come, like a woman can climax.
Yeah.
On head.
Yeah.
On head, yeah. Absolutely.
So I think you must spend like an hour there.
No, not necessarily. Come on, like you know, you can actually.
Just make sure you do the thing right.
How do you do
She
it
guides
right?
you. Everyone is different.
Okay.
She'll guide you.
So you
She'll
must
let
have-
you know here, there, you know.
By the way, another thing.
Then she's
a
like,
lot
here
of-
feels good. Let's go here. Then you maybe go up a little bit. Go to
Ano-
the boobies.
Yeah,
Go to
another
the.
thing a lot of people actually don't pay attention to is sex is supposed to be a communication, right? A communication channel. You're supposed to talk. You're supposed to pay attention to what how the person is feeling, where you're touching, how they are reacting to your touch, how they are reacting to your tongue, right? And if you see that they are reacting in a specific way that looks like they are actually enjoying it, you should focus more on doing that, right?
And then you don't over focus.
And
But nowadays there's a lot of
I don't like Susa.
No, like come on, like you want to say stop, but you don't want to spoil his figure also, eh? You want to keep him.
but nowadays there is a lot of faking.
That's why it's supposed to be communication, genuine communication.
There's supposed to be communication
Yeah.
So
during the act.
So what if that day my communication is I'm done with you and I bite?
What are you biting?
Why are you biting?
So wait, Kati, you're trying to say nga kunyiziza kati ngoyagala mupanish. Ngoyagala mupanish. No muluma.
Don't you guys get that weird imagination? Because one day was me when someone wants to do that, I get that imagination. What if this person in Achena mukoze na numa? I don't know. Chanemeram by the way, up to now.
A traumatized.
Yes, so gwetochifuna as you.
No. Because first of all, which kind of people do you be in bed with? Ababotia.
Aya mweroko mani omanyi mukyalo.
Nenda mukyalo.
Kuyiriba.
I tell you, this guy, like you said, he's a local man. You imagine he has local babes.
No, but that's okay. If
Those
it is
local
this
women,
cup of tea.
you've seen the kind that fight and bite of ears. So imagine, it wouldn't take time to bite something that is just within reach.
No, but if you like your local women, that's fine. Like everyone, what makes them happy. You like your local women that perhaps do not like head or.
Yeah.
But I think every woman does. You guys, honestly.
I doubt.
You really?
I don't know, but
I
doubt.
think maybe some are just not.
Some are shy.
Open about it.
Yeah, or they're not
But like,
really open.
man, head feels so good. And ladies out there, if you haven't tried it, you should, because you need to decide for yourself whether you like it. I feel like all women do. Yeah. But also, men, if you're going to try it for the first time, please don't spoil the experience for that woman. Don't be gentle and listen to what she's communicating with her body.
Just bury.
Don't use teeth, please.
No. A certain extent of teeth is okay.
Oh.
Yes, regulated. Like that's why I said listen to your body. Listen to what she's
Nikki,
saying.
give us these tips.
No.
Give us these tips.
No.
Yeah. We really. Because
So let me ask, in terms of the biting, because sometimes when you're doing foreplay, there's this gentle bite that you do, maybe on the neck, like that. Should it be the same down there that you just bite like that?
Gentle bite. Yeah. Because even when, but again, it depends. Just like you see some people have sex, and they want you to like strangle them, and then some like for them to actually when they're climaxing, they want you to like hold me, choke me, that shit. For white
You
people.
choke someone, by the time she's done with climax, she has gone to the grave.
No, but there are people who like that. Weirdly, people are twisted.
do we live in the same country?
We do. People like.
People like
People
choking.
like weird stuff, but anyway.
Choke them. Others like, pegs,
What?
Pegs.
A peg. Like
Peg. The one they put on clothes.
Ezengwe,
Like you peg the teeth.
that the teeth.
Yeah. You put them all over the teeth.
That
And
sounds like some those people in power stuff.
60 shades of.
So guys, I'm asking Swaba and Nicole. Do you think once Museveni watches what you guys have been preaching, will the old man be happy?
You mean you're here to impress Museveni?
No, I'm just asking. He's the president, and he said
And my point is, does it matter?
it was an address. The man said the mouth
is used for eating. But that is eating they are doing.
right.
Well, the thing is, what two people are doing in their bedrooms
It's none of the
should
guy's business.
should not be the old man's business.
Right? It's not a state of the nation situation.
Yeah, I mean, it is the state of
The bedroom.
yeah, the bedroom.
Party's happiness.
Exactly. Just because we are talking about it does not mean it is not even our business. We are just
We're just sharing.
yeah, we're just
Because
sharing.
it's something most people are uncomfortable talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
when they actually.
we are not forcing people to do it.
I know, I think
By the-
girls
for
should
me-
try it.
for me-
Girls try so you decide whether or not you like it. But I feel like most girls.
You know what, Nikki? I think the reason as why, most of the young people end up messing up in their sex lives at early stages of their lives is because they don't have the education.
Yeah, they
need.
don't have
Because the parents don't like to talk about it.
Yeah, they don't
so
talk
you
about
begin
sex.
to discover things on your own. You're not taught how to use protection. You're not taught how to do this, do that. So you go out in the world will not teach you anything. You have to teach yourself, and sometimes you end up making very, very, very bad mistakes.
But I hope this video we're having has that cow warning at the
Yeah,
beginning
there's
of
going
it.
to be PG up.
Yeah, because this is not talk for children. This is for
Yeah,
people
it's
that
not.
actually
It's not.
are mature enough to have sex. And
It is. You guys are saying it's not good for children. You're the same people saying children should be exposed.
No,
they should
no.
have basic sex education,
Basic
not
sex
of how
education.
to give a woman an orgasm. Come on, we're not teaching children that. We're teaching children basics.
Like what?
Of when-
what
of
are
when-
the basics?
Even just talking about it.
The basics we teach children.
So are you guys supporting government? Because I heard government is going to start teaching, I think, from P2, P3?
Sex education. I don't think from P2, but maybe from P4, P5.
You guys think it is okay?
Of course. Do you know the world we live in right now? You know, right?
Yes.
Over kid is like 2 years and he's kissing a girl.
Yeah.
Over kid is saying all those cuss
But
words
don't you guys
openly.
think that is a responsibility of a parent? Not
No.
a
It is,
school?
but parents are not doing it.
They don't have
That's
the time.
why government is even stepping in.
But now the generation is changing. You like us here on this podcast.
Don't imagine.
Okyasigaza emyaka emeka
Okola ki?
okuba ne family.
I don't know, but
Tamanyi naye I
So will you be shy sharing sex
no.
tips
The
with
thing
your daughter or son?
The generation of the parents that have kids now don't have that time to do it. But now for us, we know better.
Because
No,
you've
parents-
tried everything.
No, parents.
No, it's,
William, Jagera,
it's not that I've tried everything.
have you tried everything though?
No, not yet. I'm yet to give head.
So there is that to try.
Me, I've ever,
yeah.
but
You've
I'm
never?
yet to do the toe thing of swag.
It's the toys.
William, I've given head before.
Yes, I have.
Did she like it? Not you, she.
She.
No, this is not a mic drop situation, my friend. He's doing a mic drop like I've ever, then he's putting his mic there. No, we're talking.
Let me be like Tamale Mirundi. I'm a Roko man. Sex. Tujikola chiro. Netukomeyo.
So you
No,
don't
but
talk about
William,
it.
seriously though.
And as a Roko man, like he said, I only kneel.
When you're having sex.
Yes.
But wait, how did she feel? Did she like, was it the first time you were doing it for her?
I don't even remember the first person I did that.
Oh, that's cool. So there's
So
like
several.
That means they like it. Otherwise he wouldn't be known. If he has kept doing it,
Not that.
the women like it.
Me, I quickly forget things. That's me.
What do you even mean by that?
I don't know. That's me. I always move on quickly.
So that means you don't recall what the
Yes,
previous
yes.
woman felt
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it?
Ntambula nnyo nensanga oli n'akweyogereza. You're like, who are you? Who are you?
Boy, okay, hey, now.
Disclaimer. It is her saying. It is her saying, not me. Those are not my words.
But you just said you quickly forget.
Yeah, no,
Yes, I quickly forget. Because
You say that as if it's something that is easily distributed. Like, oh,
You know, he easily forgets. So who knows how much head he has given? No, but like, but if you're going to, no, but anyway, the thing is, at the end of the day, we're looking at head and if it's really necessary or how females and males feel about it, right?
Yeah.
And I've told you how females feel about it.
Yeah.
Babu talked about how he, particularly as a male, and I'm trying to find out how William feels about it. But apparently for him, he easily forgets.
yes.
me, I'm here to find out.
So he doesn't know how he feels about it
Yeah, maybe I should try it out. This
properly when you're
yes,
cautious.
this week. Then I will come back with the report.
Next week.
Yes.
Even me,
I
but
promise.
I'll give it. I'll give reports
On who, on how
on how the head went.
how it went.
But I need to do my research.
No,
properly.
but like you need to. The key thing is to communicate with a woman. Read her body. How is she reacting to this? Like know how she feels and.
So
follow.
let me ask a question. If head, you said that head is a very important thing, important part of sex. So where does the aspect? Or you said even someone can even actually climax on head.
Yeah.
So where does that water down the aspect of the guy should have a certain size of mutombo.
Well, how is this connected? Just
like, for example, if I can use my tongue.
Let me simplify. If head is that good, why do then
women say size matters?
Size matters.
No, it does. You see, the head
double
kind
standards.
of like. No, like can I just say?
Okay.
You can climax. You can actually on head, well done head, like not just for. But also what it does for you, because I don't know how to explain.
So Abba is just about to applaud everything.
No, what is
just nodding in affirmation?
Yeah.
Like when you're having foreplay and you're getting head, it kind of like stimulates you for sex. However, sometimes you can shoot up. You can either shoot up and come, or you could be like super ready and you want him to dive in.
Mm-hmm.
And when you want him to dive in, that's when the size matters.
Okay, so that has to be double pleasure.
Because there is a sensitivity inside. Then there is sensitivity on the clitoris as well. You get? It's not like the sensitivity is all on. I don't know if I'm making sense.
Yeah, so you have to click on all
both
sensitivities.
Yeah, you
on all the files.
Yeah, you click. And also size matters, but like also what you do with your size matters. Because you could have like really huge and
then there's Pavel will come and he will do everything.
Yes. So like really it's all about
Pavel getting striplets in absentia.
Okay, that is it. So, but want to say something? Okay, for me, I am an enthusiast of, as long as you know how to use your guy.
Yeah, you need to know how to. That's true. But also, you can't be having a tiny winnie and like.
That's what people say.
You need to know how to use it, but like
that's why people say that white people actually do that because they have tiny winnies and can't last.
Wait, they foreplay because they have tiny winnies? Is that what you mean?
The head is too much. Do a lot of head just to compensate for the tiny winnies.
Yeah, probably, but like it
and
works.
And apparently that's why most people are not proponents of head, because they think it's a Western thing that they do to compensate what we already have. Because for us, apparently we are.
But isn't everything Western anyway? I mean, Christianity is like literally everything is Western.
No,
the only thing that is not is tradition. But everything else.
Sex italico origin.
Styles and bigenderako.
They are very.
I'm sure for us, our tradition, our China only missionary.
How do you know?
Maybe they used to have, but they didn't give them names. They used to have, but they didn't have.
I think our ancestors did a lot of. They actually had a lot of styles. Only that they did not publicize them.
No,
like in magazines.
The way we see, like Victoria, ne Nalubale. Oshage erinye tufiye Nalubale. Ne bolo olugezigezi lwabwe. Ne bayita Victoria ate naffe ne tukibaye. So ne bajjajja balina okuba nga balina ebigambo byabwe lwakuba tetwabifaako.
Neo babali bazina, how would they teach the ene basenga abachi?
Yes, bali bazimanyi. Gokimanyi abazadde baffe ddala ab'omulembe gwaffe kati basobola okubaawo ne banyumya naye nga bapulaninga genda kwegatta naye ng'ebyo bye bakozesa tekuli ayinza bimanyi
oluusi ne beevuma
nga gwolowooza abayeeyo baba badde kikumbe akuba paasi.
Cryptic conversation.
Yes.
Like for example, tugendako ku matooke eyo ndagenda gasala and then the man will be like nina mungu gwenjagala okuwa
waliwo linalabye eryengedde.
Whoa, that's good. That's a good one.
Azada bazibu.
Nigga.
Like,
Bino bijawa.
I'm just saying, I mean, how would the man give an excuse to follow up and from?
Nalabye muwogo eyo yabadde atandise okubala naye njagala mukugirayo mukuwe.
No, nekyamuwogo just mami ayinza okujja n'agamba nze nno ebijanjalo biyidde.
But you guys. So we're using food only.
Ne taata n'agamba muwogo kandaba oba abaana bamulese.
Tegala kulya katogo.
Tugende tukole akatogo tulabe.
Hey, shit, that is a punchline. Cassava and beans.
Mix it. Really. Oh gosh. But anyway, at the end of it, they don't have sex, right?
Yeah. But yeah, this is I hope this is going to be a very educative episode. And on that note, before we close, please, it is important, women, especially born again Christians, if you're married, give your husband sex. Bujingo talked about it last week. He said that the reason as to why born again people, the reason men are suffering from prostate cancer is because people were depriving them of sex. Women are not giving the men sex. And he said that, for born again people, if it is not prayer, give the guy sex from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because it is his right.
Would you want sex that much? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday?
It depends on how sweet you are.
Yes, I would.
You would? Monday, Tuesday?
Yes. Even just for 3 seconds, nembanya kawete. Ngenda.
But you guys. Okay, I know guys like are sex hungry, but shy. Like at that days you come back and you're like, I'm going your sagara.
In the entire 24 hours of that day,
I'm working. I come
really
home.
need that. Come.
Yes. Just even 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he said that when he said that, I actually had the imagination that not to demean born again, but I feel like born again Christians most of them that are married have very boring sex lives because they don't understand how things work. They want to revolve everything around the Bible and forget that they have a life as human beings. I promise you.
Ngenda obunze mba ninanyeka abakola mu church boy ababa mu kwaya abo bona abasista kyabakola gwenereka naawe nalinako gayi wange mu kusooka omumanya nze namanyira mu bbaala naye kati lumu twali tutambula naye nga tulina bwe tuyita nga tulinyumya ebiboozi byaffe ngenda owulira nga gayi ye kwaya leader mu church.
Okay.
Choir leader.
But you know that
nengomanyi bye tuba tukola naye nati jjukira ku church sex is easy to get.
In church?
Yes, it is easy to get.
How?
But there is a reason why most choir
kati olaba gwe n'ogenda mu church n'osabirayo for a month, a week, ne bakumanya bulungi nti oyo is a regular. But anokoga Francis, you should marry.
Hey, shit.
What is sister omulaba otya? You say, tangira muliraana mwetegeze bw'omuliraana ng'otegula ng'okomawo ogamba omusuma sijasobola ogamba naye oli alabika bw'oli kyali wange kyeyali akola nga gwe muze nga muze ne gwe mani obumali obujjanga kumbese abujja ku kyaki
olaba ekintu ekyo. I think I agree with you. This week I saw a tweet from someone asking, actually they were saying that, do you know that a lot of people actually go to church? Church. Yeah, I won't mention, the gatherings, the big gatherings around town, to actually pick on women, pick women, or for women to pick partners. And then someone replied and was like, why else do you think we go there, right? And which brings me to a question: what are some of the best places to pick, to pick someone
in
from?
church?
Are you kidding?
Fanero.
Do you know what he asked? Best places to pick someone from.
Like from church?
Like
someone to marry,
yes, to have
one night stand.
To do what? What particularly?
What particularly?
Someone to marry or to just have fun.
Oh,
Either.
marriage or what?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a best place.
No.
There is no best.
Maybe you can
It
nyege.
is just. I think it is a myth that the best girls are found in church.
Yeah.
It is a myth, just.
You can find someone from anywhere, right?
Yes.
From online, from
But online,
from. Listen, I saw a report, and this is a serious report, not like the other ones I've been giving.
Online, waliwo
Yeah.
yanzi bakakaga
They
ku online.
They said that 30%.
Yanzi bakakaga ka transport.
30% of all relationships right now in the UK start from a DM.
Yeah, online. That's true. People no longer have time to socialize so much.
I mean, there's just I don't know whether it is easier that way or it is a new way. It's a way of life now for people to.
But those guys are
It
50
allows-
years ahead of us. Fete tunatuukayo tukyali ku nnono olina ofata kugula
Fata ku ground.
oba ku ground wakati fe bagenda kubuuza where did you get my number, who gave you my number?
I found him online. Like we
I'm
made
online.
Who's
yeah,
aware?
Yeah, she liked
Are
my
your contacts
tweet.
online?
She liked my tweet.
Have I ever met a guy online and been serious? Is that what you mean?
No. As in, if someone tells you, I got your number online.
Oh, no.
No, not like that.
That's what it means.
No,
Is that what you mean?
No. What I mean is, if someone asks you where did you meet your wife or where did you meet your husband, it should be 100% okay for you to say we met on Facebook, we met in a WhatsApp group, we
About
met.
WhatsApp group, by the way, I have a
We
cousin.
met on Twitter.
Mukwanene mu WhatsApp
WhatsApp.
group.
Tufata site zonna.
Imu.
Tufata site zonna.
Ekiri mu ggwanga lino kyesimanyi.
Mu bwengula ne ku ttaka ne ku mazzi.
I know people meet. I don't know,
it's-
William. And
it
for
should
you,
be 100% okay.
for you, that's
People
probably
meet,
in the
people meet
public.
at funerals.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Funerals.
someone crying and
Nga tuli mu nnaku
Yeah.
bwena okwanira.
By the way, when someone is sad, that is one of the most perfect times for you to hit on them. They need comfort.
Okay, they need comfort.
They need-
Okosikwe.
You're not taking advantage.
That is taking
taking advantage.
You're
No,
not,
no,
you're
no.
not taking advantage.
You are.
You've exactly explained
You are
it.
giving.
You've
because
exactly
because I saw
explained
that's where you're heading. You're giving someone comfort, a shoulder to cry on.
You're taking
I saw
advantage.
a dick.
Can you imagine? The people are vulnerable at that point.
Saba tubaleemu ssebo. Tuli mu kunyolwa.
Anyway, don't like people can actually meet and date, but funerals.
But seriously.
Sometimes people that have sex at funerals.
Yeah, some people even go to vigils and have sex from there.
And make video babies.
Exactly. It is.
Guys,
I'm not saying that is okay.
Babies.
Vigil babies. I'm not saying that is okay. Like having
Guys,
sex at a
as
vigil, I mean,
Africans, we
someone
are losing
just died.
it. No.
But it is okay for you to hit on someone at a funeral. I mean,
But it's okay for you to join someone anywhere you
what
get.
is
Come
not,
on, like
anyway,
where is not right?
okay is I saw a photo the other time where a guy actually proposed
At a funeral.
at a funeral.
Oh, I think I saw something like that.
Yeah, and the person that was still in the coffin, not yet buried. But then this guy proposed to the
The
widow.
bed was like.
Come on, that's too far.
Yeah, that's that's
But
dramatic.
you guys, the thing that happened abroad, right? So you could find that the deceased actually had an agreement with the living guy.
Yeah, probably.
that when I die, you take over my wife.
Yes.
but do you guys still believe in love?
People do. By the way, there is a friend. There is a story I had. A friend was telling me. Her close friend. Her bawe yalimu right there.
That's right.
So her friend was telling me her friend's husband yalimu right there. He was bedridden for a long time. So ngasiba mudwaliro, to see her husband. He had, I think, one of those chronic diseases. So that doctor that was working on him was not married. So he liked the woman. So while the woman was fending for her man, crying, feeling, the guy was yaya mziga. The guy had interest. No, but
I come back and haunt
he had a chronic disease. He had a chronic disease.
That is
He
murder.
died genuine death.
So you get the doctor liked the woman.
So when the man died,
there must have been some
yeah, they got to know each other better. Like then, the guy would not necessarily express his interest. Naenga kale, he's so good to her. You know what I mean?
So Nikki. So when that guy died, did the doctor feel sad?
Human, his patient died.
That was
you
a
guys.
baggage.
No, his patient died.
Conflict of interest is not even allowed in that profession.
No, it's not like he wasn't dating her while the man was
eyeing
But he was eyeing her.
There was interest.
He had interest, yes. This human, come on guys. He had interest, but he did not express his interest while he was still treating his patient. Later on,
Do you know that if you have a guy and I've liked you, yeah, and I know something about that guy that is bad, yeah, the strategy that most men use, and William told us here, I'll come and bad talk that guy because that's what
do you do that?
Yes, I do.
Competition is competition.
Yes.
Right?
So you like literally.
William said that, for example, if I'm competing for you and for you with him, he would he would tell you that every girl I fall in love with dies.
Enkoko lazibaamu. Netokubakutta.
If he told you that, would you continue with me?
You would know.
I told you that is a knockout. That is a knockout. Just try it one day.
I would.
Just try it one day.
I wouldn't.
Yes, of course.
It doesn't mean I go with William because first of all, William is petty. Why are you stabbing your friend? Like the fact that you're bad mouthing your friend. I don't know if I'll go with you either.
He did it to that guy, and the guy said that, because William, there's a girl that this guy was interested in at William's rentals,
Yeah.
where he stays, and at the same time William also wanted the same babe. So apparently he told the babe,
Did you get that chick? Did you get
Yes,
her?
I won.
You got her?
Yes, I won.
I was there sending messages to the girl. The girl was not replying. Come on, what did I do? I even started apologizing for things I didn't do. I was like, baby, chichi man.
That is a win.
But it depends for me.
Towayiriza nnyo ye disclaimer gye nakuba towayiriza nnyo okitegeera I can't say swaba alina ekirwadde weekiti no oleeta ebyo ebintu that
Just
cannot
something
be proved.
worse.
It's like in court you cannot prove witchcraft okitegeera you bring such things that cannot be proved.
Oh, it's like you say, like Swaba is a witch doctor.
Akube ensas.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, nowadays
who's a producer?
Producer.
Okay,
obitukola nnyo baliose ne bakikukola
Speak in the microphone.
okitukola nnyo. Anyway, mbadde mbabuuza, do you guys still believe in love? Because
Love.
there is a story I read online. A woman babadde introduction.
you have water.
Yeah, there is water. Babadde at their introduction. So I think the man had a chronic
You are
disease.
recording, eh? Or about we are talking just? Okay.
A man I think had a chronic disease. Now fainting. Bagita nsimbu.
Epilepsy.
Yes. Bweyagudde ensimbu ne bamutwala mu ddwaliro. The woman claims she didn't know that omusajja alina ekyo ekirwadde.
Epilepsy is a disease.
That attacks often.
Yeah.
How long were they together?
for like nera batuuse okukola introduction, meaning they were together for like 2 years.
Okay.
So bwe yagize
Don't presume.
Yes.
By introducing young
Okay, I didn't
Like Las Vegas, you get married there and break up there.
I didn't read exactly, but it was in Africa, yeah.
Yeah.
So omusajja yagudde ensimbu ne bamutwala mu ddwaliro. Omukazi yakutte microphone n'agamba omusajja yenna aliredde nga ali wano ajje afuuke omugole.
The guy had died.
No,
He was still alive.
bamuddusiza mu ddwaliro.
Jesus Christ.
So
Wait, who said that?
the woman.
The
woman, yes, it was an introduction.
Oh, he got a place at the introduction. Eh?
Yes, at the introduction. So omukazi
I will also check if you
kalina
leave.
bamangi. So so omukazi n'agamba yenna any man that is ready to take me yeesowoleyo. Okyegera one man neyeesowolayo. Nso naganze.
So n'atwala omukazi ku ddwaliro oli.
Yes.
Okay,
So
rubbish.
babeera bakyali awo bakyali mu mikolo oli omusajja ate ne bamukomyawo.
Ngateredde.
Yeah, remember ensimbu ejja bw'osanyuka ennyo. Ate ne bw'onyiga ennyo ekola ki? Ejja. So
you have to
kati
be there.
omusajja we yakomyewo ate n'alaba nga musajja mulala ate kati bwe bali mu kwanjula n'anyiiga ensimbu. So ne bamuzza.
Man.
So that thing got me thinking. Love ekyaliyo mwe mazima ddala.
That thing is love is for me. I believe at this point, just be in the thing and go with it, flow with it.
No, but you see, I think at the end of the day, when we're omuntu, gwasalawo for what reason you're in a relationship or you're in a certain situation. Kwakati, yeah, shit. Because now in that case, honestly, she probably knew he had that sensimbi.
She claims she didn't know.
She didn't know. Yeah, so that means for her she did not accept that particular part of him. Something's about
So tulina okujja ne medical report.
No.
you have to disclose certain things in a relationship. It's crucial because by the time they're introducing, but to say your point, it's like you know coming to me and then and then I do not even have an ovary. I do not tell you, and then you marry me.
So what if gwoba onjagadde ng'omanyi bw'okiŋŋambira nziruka
Just say
naye
it.
ng'ate wano kyembala nti kankuteekeko empeta you cannot easily run away. Then we find solution.
Then that's not love. You know, love. Okay, love is
Yeah, that's what I was going
being
to say.
open.
It's not love.
Just open. Just be.
But the way we have been talking, first of all, is the very one who first said. And then is the someone saying, what if? I don't say it until
He has ulterior motives.
he does. Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel like William would be that guy that would be like, I'm here. Let me take over.
I swear he would be like, I'm here. The way
opportunities ze
About
nze
love.
njitwala.
You see love, eh?
Dr. Lab Tugambe.
You love someone and you have certain expectations from them, right? You love someone because you know, first of all, you know, even though you've not seen the man, you know he has it. I mean, if he doesn't have it, you can't really love them. You can't really love them,
So
right?
you just have to trust.
So so you expect them to have one. You love a woman because you know you expect her to, you know,
give birth eventually.
to give birth eventually. And it's not like you don't love them. You do love them, but you love them. Your love, it's like it is tied on certain stuff you know, or you certain conditions you know they're in place, right? And if you hit on a woman and she says I don't have an ovary, and you know you're a man and you want kids.
No, but like for me, if I'm the woman without the ovary, I will tell you later on in that dating, not when we are married, you know. I'll tell you when I know
before things
I've
good.
figured out how you feel about me, and I'm in a place where I feel like I can share and perhaps still keep you. Because if I tell you at the beginning at Wakatani, I mean it's like kind of like how you see a woman and the first thing is the physical appearance. So if I've met you as a man and I begin to put my ugly out there before we even get to know each other,
You'll be like, damn.
but I wouldn't again go all the way Mokufumbiwa.
So
What
if I take it as a joke?
It's okay. No, in fact, that's even better.
You
it works for you.
and I take it as a
laugh
joke.
about it. I'll be like, babe, I'm serious. We laugh about it. I tell you, I'm really serious, babe. We laugh. I'm like, okay. Then we happily ever after.
With no kids.
So what you're saying is it is okay as men to, you know, as certain men out there to pretend like they have it all together. They be with you, they vibe with you, and then after some time you figure out, man, this guy is a really right?
Hustler.
He's a hustler. He's not like the image of him I had in the beginning. He's not really that person, right? He doesn't, you know, you.
At what point did I insinuate that?
No, I mean, the fact that you don't tell me you don't have an ovary, you know, at the beginning, and then later
You
you
holla.
bring it up.
Hold up.
Yes,
It means
because
that
I was going to ask
yeah,
the same. At
later,
what
you
stage?
bring it up.
At what stage?
Do you show your true colors?
Yes,
Brokenness?
yes,
To a woman?
yes. At what stage? Yes, that's what I was going to ask.
That babe, you know what? I really like you, but I
Yeah.
don't have everything together. I'm trying to.
Mbadde nkufeera wali. Yes.
I don't have this. I don't have that.
I
True.
think we need to distinguish these things. A medical condition and financial situation are different things. Because if you're going to tell everyone that you meet at the beginning that you have no ovaries, it's not a public secret. It's something sensitive. It's not like your financial situation. Because by the time...
financial institution is
G'obadde okimanyi obadde okimanyi eriyo abantu nga bakolimire nga ne bw'alikola ate talifuna majja
kituufu
ng'akoze buli kimu naye nga famire ewaabwe
tebabeera bagagga.
nga tebalina bana
Yeah, probably it's
like
there.
one of my muzeis told me nti bw'oba onaawasa omukazi sooka otuukeko ewaabwe bw'osangayo amalaala amangi
Malado, like grapes.
yes nga mangi manya ate kasi osanga nga agasinga ga bubebi mampimpi bwegalega awo wafu toleeta kintu ekyo waka cause I hear
Okufa kubeera.
yeah kigoberera it can be inherited and it can be passed on to other generations.
But of course, I don't think any person will
But I
tell
believe
you.
beliefs are beliefs. Really, they are okay. They might. I can't say entirely beliefs to be true or anything like that. But I believe it's true to whoever is believing it to the extent at which they are believing it.
So at what stage should a man or any person akubulire true colors? I'm this, I do this, I do this.
No, I think you should have true colors from the beginning. Rakuba, the information you're disclosing, like, you know, there is some more sensitive than some, because you're not going to go from the beginning and you're like, well, I have herpes. I am my mother died. My auntie is a witch. From the beginning, you know what I mean? Like, but there are certain things like, because basing on how you're spending on her, don't again go extra rakuba. At some point you disclose you're broke, so for now you're going extra to borrow. You know what I mean? Like, go within your means from the beginning, but then later on you begin disclosing, offloading information to her, depending on how far you've gone in your relationship. Because then another point of ovaries, if you keep telling everyone on the first date,
Toina maji.
Everyone's going to run out. But you might find someone who's like, yeah, I've been looking for someone without an
Wapi omanyi abasajja abamu kyayinza okinterpretingamu amanya kati wano ngenda nga kuba nga sina bweraliikirivu she will get pregnant.
Yeah, then he will not,
yes, amale neeradduke.
Yes. So it's not something you disclose all the time. There was a which movie, Chinaraba, Nigerian movie. It was very silly. And there was this lady, there were a group of friends in Nawala. So this chick, one of them, for her, she had this kind of dominatrix kind of vibe towards her. Yenga got a young man and then she like dominates them. She was a dominant of sorts, that kind of thing. So she never really got someone to match her energy. So she would end up having like these young boys. Then I look about dominating. How that's Africa,
Woman
it's a very
top.
conservative. Dominating doesn't mean woman on top necessarily.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, but like, so anyway, eventually she got this guy, and she did not disclose it to this guy at first. So she feared, because most people she disclosed to Ngabaduka. I mean, which man wants that? And even the man had that same interest, and he had a hard time settling with the woman because of that. So he also did not disclose to her. Now what happened was a video of her leaked of her dominating a young boy, and she feared it would end their relationship. Then the guy was like, hallelujah, this is what I needed. And then they happily ever after. So like, my point is, you may fear to disclose something.
When the person is looking for that exactly.
Yes, that exactly. But
if you disclose you're being financially unstable to anyone, no one is looking for that.
No one wants that.
No one is looking for that.
That one, no one wants that. But you don't disclose financial.
Natazina sente naye abate yeyagala
Exactly.
You don't. You disclose your ambitions.
Yeah.
You disclose. I'm passionate about, journalism. I am I'm networking with. I'm looking that.
wamanyi ogisitula.
So guys, man, that is very interesting conversation. We've had a very serious intellectual masturbation with our friend here. That is figurative language. If you don't get it, forget about it.
Abana bakakiripinga ne baleka masturbation.
Alright, we've had very interesting conversation with new guest, Madame Nicolette, and then and then Kasoba. Kasoba used to like my father. Look at the stomach.
But you guys, stomach is not that bad. I don't know how you guys keep having a team. Okay, it's the biggest in the lot. It's the biggest. But you guys
abadde nga nsirisawo ate nansuna.
It's the biggest in the lot.
You guys are tiny men. Like, they are small, so I mean, it makes sense that your stomach seems so big to them. But it's not so big.
Nze mbasiibudde.
It's not so big, but
No. It's not so big.
He doesn't even want to stand up. Guys, that was episode 15. And keep it right here.